Hi guys, welcome back to We Fix Technology. Hope everyone is doing great. Well, are you tired of slow shared hosting or lockdown environments? Well, today we are not just finding a free alternative to an expensive panel like cPanel. We are building a high performance professional grade hosting platform ourselves. And the good part is that it takes about 5 minutes and it's gonna be our own self-optimized hosting server today. Well, the reason for choosing this panel, I found this open source panel. This provides us isolation and security. That means within the same panel, we can create multiple users. Each user could have their own website. So one user cannot find the files of another user. That's isolation. Second thing, resource controller. So here we can create multiple packages assigned to users while creating the users. So let's say, for instance, user A will have 5 GB of memory and specific domains control. They can add only one domain, stuff like that. So the user can only access that resource only, right? Make sense? So these kind of ultimate tools can help a company or maybe a small organization to resell hosting or maybe isolate their own website, right? So I was doing research, when you wanted to have a dedicated server or an kind of VPS, there are very few options. And I was wondering, the cPanel, which everybody knows, it charged $27 for a month, man. Come on, that's more than my hosting server, you know what I mean? So we don't want to pay $27 a month. Your brother is here. I got the solution. I found this open light speeds panel that's called OLS panel. That's completely free and has plenty of options. Now we're gonna see how we're gonna install that, how to use it, and I'm gonna show you the use case. We'll install the WordPress as well. So without delaying, let's get started and get going. First thing first, we gotta need a website, and we gotta need a domain and a VPS. That's called a virtual private server. So if you want a VPS, I can recommend you Hostinger is the ideal solution. It's cost effective. If you go to Hostinger website, hostinger.com or in the menu services, you're going to go to the VPS hosting. Here you can find the plans. For this instance, I took this first package. You can choose accordingly. Moreover, I can help you to get 20% extra discount, whatever you are seeing on the website, right? I'm going to add my link through that specific link. Whatever price you are seeing on the Hostinger website, it'll flat off 20%. Isn't it cool? All right, let's get going. Anyway, I bought this server. I have the VPS. When you buy VPS from this company Hostinger, they get you the option what operating system you want to install, what panel you want to install. So anyway, I just installed Alma Linux. It was just a matter of click, and it's a blank server, nothing there. Let's open our terminal and keep going. Let me go ahead. Okay, guys, so we have successfully entered into our hosting server. Blank hosting, nothing, just the operating system Alma Linux. Now let's get started. Now, on the olspanel.com, which I'm going to share the link, you're supposed to run a single command. What single command? Let's check it out. We're going to scroll it down, and it's the only bash command. Copy that and insert it. Perfect. It has started keep injecting the resources. It'll analyze what operating system and make the decisions accordingly. Now, this operation might take about 10 to 15 minutes. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to fast forward. Okay, guys, great. It's been done. It took almost 15 minutes for me. Anyway, as soon it gets completed, it's gonna bring us the details to login. Let me copy them and I'll paste into a safe environment. Now we're going to use them. Guys, don't mess with this password. After this video, I'm going to delete that. So no playing around, please. Now we do have the option to log in into our panel. Let's put this IP address and enter. Now, not. It might show you an alert like this. Ignore it. It's IP address. It does not have SSL. We are good to use it. Click on proceed to unsave. And there we're going to have a page. Let's try to log in. The username is admin and the password is what we got. And yeah, seems to be working fine. So we have successfully installed our OLS panel into our server and got logged in into the panel. Now explore the panel. Let's see what all options we can see here. Now in the middle of the screen, left hand side, we have all the list of options, different routes. In the middle, let's see the resource of server. You can see the data, number of users, database, and everything. You can create users. You can add package, right? Let's name a package. Starter package. Disk space allowed, let's 5,000. Bandwidth, let's say 50,000. Email account 1. Database 1. FTP 1. Number of domain 1. Subdomain 0. Add package. So yeah, I have successfully added the package. So we can create the package, then we can add a user. I'll add a user in a bit, but let's explore first all options we have. Users option, packages option, database option. We have PHP MongoDB, and other databases. Domains, you can manage the domains. Even you can manage the DNS directly if you want. Though I have a plan to use Cloudflare, which is pretty fast and easy to use. For files, we will have File Manager. If you click on it, we can explore it after creating the user. We'll check it out. Then backup option, restore option, security have SSL, CSF firewall, UFW firewall, port forwarding, mod security, panel ports, panel SSL, SSH port. You can change your password, and the interesting part, two-factor authentication, guys. So we can use OT, 2FA, or Google Authenticator app and secure our admin panel from any untrusted access, right? Then server configuration here, process manager, time zone, host name, restart, emails, multiple PHP manager. I see whole lot of options. Almost everything here what I see in cPanel. You can change multiple PHP versions, PHP extensions, PHP modules, Node.js option, even Composer. It has its own application system as well. That's called OLS apps. Configuration like light speed tune up. This is going to use light speed server, so you can make the setting tweaks, PHP limit, errors, settings, profile, and logout, guys. So I am seeing whole lot of options. Let's try to create a user and a website, right? Let's see what we can do. I'm going to click on add user. Let's say the domain name gonna be actwebspace.com. The PHP gonna be 8.4. The username, let me say anything. It creates the username, but you can change it as well. The email ID and the package. Now you see that? I can assign my own package, right? Create a password. So let me save the password for the user and the username and the password. Click on add users. Now, keep in mind, before you add a user, you're supposed to add DNS records. And where you're going to add it, I'll let you know. I am using Cloudflare. In Cloudflare, I have created the account. And here, go to the DNS section. Let me see if I could. And under DNS, put the server IP address. That's pretty much it. That's all it takes. So once you have add the server IP, your website gets connected to the server via Cloudflare. Make sense? Anyway, after doing this, then you're supposed to add this user thing. Otherwise, it might have some conflict of interest. SSL might not apply, though I am going to use Cloudflare SSL. Perfect. Now I see we have the all details of the user, the login URL, site URL, username, password, FTP, everything got created. But I found another way of login. I'm going to go to the dashboard, click on users, list of users, and we can directly log in from here, right? I'm going to click on login and it brings me into the user account. You see on the right top corner, this is what we did create, ACT web space. Anyway, now I have under domain, it shows my domain name. If I click on it, let's see what happens. Perfect. It has the SSL and got my website landing page via OLS panel. This is how it's supposed to react, right? So guys, now let me see what all we can do. I'm gonna come here on the panel. Let me close the extra tabs first. Okay, now I can see I have the website. Now I can see the file manager. Let's explore that. Under file manager, it looks like cPanel to me, to be honest. I can create files, add files. If it's a PHP website, you just upload the content here. And maybe you want to create a database from MySQL, create database and make it happen. The website should be fine. Let's try to install the WordPress and let's see how it goes. Let's scroll it down. We have the cron jobs option. Great. WordPress manager, WordPress install. I can see more application. Let me see what all it has. Woo, lot of application. WordPress, Joomla, Drupal, Laravel, Coordinator, guys, huge. So it has basic everything what the cPanel shows. Anyway, let's try to install the WordPress. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna go with www, the website name. No subdirectory. Username, let's keep anything. Admin. Password, let me keep password as password. Install. Well, seems to be installed. That took less than a minute. Let me click on the link. Perfect, guys. You see that? That's the default WordPress structure which got installed. Let me try to log in into the admin panel of WordPress. Though I'm going to dispose this website after this tutorial, just for tutorial. It has the option update WordPress database. Continue. Perfect. So it did install WordPress less than a minute and the website is live, up and working. That's pretty much it, what we want from a website, isn't it? So guys, if you, any one of you need services like installation of this panel or you are seeing some trouble you want me to install for you, I would love to work with you. You can feel free to reach me on the phone number. I'm going to add the description. Check it out. Anyway, that was pretty it from this demonstration. Now you have the power to create isolated user environment to define custom resource limit, right? All the running blazing speed of OpenLight and it's completely free. Now this is how we can substitute the expensive cPanels, guys. Now if I gave you any value in this video, please hit the like button and subscribe the channel right now. I'm also planning, I may create more videos like that. We can explore more tutorials. So do not forget to allow the notifications. Anyway, that's all for today. Cheers. Bye for now.